I got a message from the brother who walked out of the booking the other day. He asked me if I wanted to go out with him, like, before he leaves town. So I'm really fucking confused as to what happened the other night. Like, one minute you're leaving without saying goodbye, and the next minute you want to go on a date. I don't think he left because of me. Like, I think he had a good time. Like, the fighting didn't really start until, like, after the clam jam. I just don't understand why they would go to a booking with, like, a paid stranger when they had been fighting that day. Like, just reschedule so you can fully enjoy it. I'm pretty sure they've got money, though, so I don't think money would be a problem. And they probably just run through women, so I feel like they would just have no filter. They sort of fit the demographic of, like, you know, those guys who went to those like 60 grand a year private schools, everything fed through a silver spoon, probably don't see women, especially S workers, as equal. Like, look at those grape lists that are going around in private schools in Australia at the moment. Like, it shows how some of them view women. Yeah, we were fine like throughout the clam jam. Like, it wasn't until after, like, we were all in it together. Like, there was no tagging in and out. Pretty much had contact with both of them like the whole time. They didn't do anything. Like, they didn't even look at each other. They just wanted a dom. Like, that's their thing. I had a great time. Like, I love being an SUB, so I was thriving. It wasn't until the end that it got a bit awkward. Definitely not the first time they've done it. Like, they do it quite often with multiple people. I think they enjoy the novelty of it because it's like, it's different. Obviously not everyone, but I feel like people with a lot of money are more likely to do that kind of stuff. I know some people get into billionaire territory, you know, they get bored of the norm because they can have anything they want, so they search for something different. They enjoy being superior to women, and I think like two guys is just more like dommy. They didn't specifically say, but I feel like they're not blood related. Like, they looked more like cousins than brothers. And why would they say that they're brothers? Like, I don't know. The whole thing's a bit weird. Did I do it again? Yes, probably. I really enjoyed myself, and they were respectful like up until the fight. Yes, they were in charge, but like, you know, they weren't pushing anything too far, or like they didn't try to do anything that wasn't discussed like for the booking. He didn't mention the other brother like coming to the date if I agreed to it. I did find the other brother to be better in the clam jam, so I wouldn't be mad at that. But like, who picks a fight with their brother or whatever like in front of someone that they've just met? Like, that's such a red flag. And like, he didn't message and say like, oh sorry, and explain why he got super mad. So yeah, the whole situation is just a little bit bizarre.